Kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi rất là hân hạnh. Đây là một cái phần 2 của cuộc phỏng vấn ghi danh phục vụ Hải quân Hoa Kỳ. Chúng tôi rất là hân hạnh là chúng tôi có mặt của Chief Murray. Vâng, và chúng tôi cũng có mặt đây là Petty Officer Second Class Laguerra và có mặt của MC1. Vâng, và mỗi vị thì là sẽ chia sẻ một cái chia sẻ lý lịch của các vị khác nhau. Vâng, và thưa cảm ơn quý vị và mời quý vị theo dõi cuộc phỏng vấn part 2 đây. Vâng. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming back to Dianna Show and for advocating for the community services. Today, we're very honored that we have the Navy family here with us, and this is, of course, all the members here are my shipmates. Our sailors here are from the Navy Recruiting District Houston, and of course, earlier you have been introduced. We are all reporting to Skipper, who is our company commander, Commander Evangelista, and then we were also reporting to Master Chief Clark, whom you have met earlier. And MC1, welcome back. We're glad to have you in part 2. And Chief Murray, if you would, please share with our audience a little bit background of yourself, history, how you came to join the Navy, and what you do currently right now in the Navy, and also Petty Officer Second Class Laguerra. Please do the same to share your background with our audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. My name is Chief Brian Murray. I'm a Navy counselor at Navy Recruiting District Houston. Currently, I work in the training department, which consists of training recruiters, updated policies, just things, ins and outs of the job. Before that, I was at Navy Recruiting District Dallas and Navy Recruiting District Michigan. Prior to that, I worked on F-14s as aviation structural mechanic. Originally, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. Lived there and moved when I was about 10. Grew up about 30 minutes south of Atlanta, Georgia, where I went to college and played soccer and wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So around 22 years old, my senior year, I decided I was going to join the Navy and travel and see the world. So here I am today.
Wow, so from age 22 until now,
yes,
you've been in the Navy. Wonderful. Thank you. We appreciate your presence today. Kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi rất là hân hạnh là Chief Murray chia sẻ nói là ông ta đi vào Navy ghi danh phục vụ Hải quân Hoa Kỳ lúc ông ta 22 tuổi, và ông ta cũng rất là hân hạnh là ông ta hồi xưa đó thì khi mà đi vào Navy thì cái chuyên môn của ông ta là ông ta sửa những cái chiếc máy bay mà quý vị thấy của Navy, và ông ta là một vị mechanic, nhưng mà sau đó ông ta đi học tiếp và ngày hôm nay thì ông ta phục vụ cho Navy, là ông ta là Chief của trong những người vị Chief Murray làm việc ở tại Houston để mà giúp cho ghi danh tất cả các vị mà các anh chị em mà muốn đi vào Navy. So Second Class Petty Officer Laguerra, please share with your audience the same of your background.
It's a pleasure to be here, Mom, today. My name is Petty Officer Second Class Destiny Laguerra. I'm originally from the Philippines, moved to the state of Florida in 2001. I worked there and lived there for a while until I decided to join the Navy in 2008. I was 25 years old, hoping that my life could change for the better in the future, and hoping that one day I could go back to college and finish my nursing degree, and hoping that one day I could own my own house.
Yes.
So my job in the Navy is a gas turbine technician. I pretty much take care of the ship's engine. I do maintenance to them, and I operate them so that the ship can get to wherever it needs to be. I've been stationed to San Diego, California for 5 years, and I moved here last year for recruiting duty, and I've been traveling to a lot of countries, just like South Korea, Dubai, Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines as well.
Wow.
And I had a lot of fun there. That is it pretty much about me.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing with us your background and your journey into the Navy. Kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi rất hân hạnh là cô Second Class Petty Officer Laguerra chia sẻ nói rằng là cái cuộc trình mà cô ta đi vào Navy là lúc 2001 và cô ta chia sẻ là cái công việc của cô ta khi mà đi vào Navy đó là cô ta chuyên khoa về sửa những cái máy móc mà tại trên chiếc tàu đó quý vị. Vâng, và cô ta nói rằng là cô ta đã đi khắp thế giới, từ Philippines đến Korea đến nguyên cả khắp thế giới, chiếc tàu đi đâu là có mặt cô ta với các phái đoàn ở trong Navy. Cái công việc cô ta là chỉ chuyên khoa sửa những cái máy móc, và ngày hôm nay cái công việc của cô ta thì là đang làm việc ở tại Houston đây để mà giúp cho các em ghi danh vào Navy. Nhưng mà cô ta cũng chia sẻ nói rằng là cô ta muốn trở lại đi học thêm, có thể là một ngày nào đó cô ta sẽ làm một cô y tá làm việc trong Navy. Vâng. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate your tenacity of wanting to go back to school and further your education.
Yeah, I'm actually taking classes right now for college.
Wonderful.
And I recently bought a house, so I moved there just last December.
Wow, so you achieved your dreams,
Yes.
just like what you said.
Yes, I did.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
So let's go straight into the topic of Navy or ROTC. Many of our audience, perhaps they're in high school and they're thinking about, I want to join the Navy, but I want to further my careers a little bit more. I want to be able to go to college and maybe have, the Navy fund for my college education. So with that, would you mind if you can please, Chief Murray, share with our audience or Petty Officer Second Class Laguerra to share the Navy ROTC and the process of that? And because I'm sure after this we have lots and lots of phone calls coming through, so please share with them the opportunities.
The Navy ROTC, what that stands for is Navy Reserve Officer Training Corps. And what that is that's a group of individuals that are in college taking classes preparing to become officers in the Navy. So what we're looking for is we're looking for high school seniors that are getting ready to graduate, have taken the ACT or the SAT successfully. ACT, we're looking for a 21 in the math section, 22 in the English section. For the SAT, we're looking for a 520 in the math section and 530 critical reading. So what will take place is you'll go your freshman year and you will take classes, and at the end of your freshman year, if you want to continue that program, you will continue on in being in the ROTC program, and upon completion, graduation, you will serve 5 years active duty as a naval officer.
Great, thank you. Kính thưa quý vị, hồi nãy ông Chief Murray chia sẻ nói rằng là cái chương trình NROTC, vâng, cái chương trình này nó rất là đặc biệt. Thì nói rằng là nếu mà các em đang học lớp 12 đó, đang học high school lớp 12 mà muốn cũng như là đi một ngày nào là mình có thể là làm một vị sĩ quan, thì ông ta chia sẻ nói rằng là trong thời gian mà mình đi học đại học, đầu tiên đó là khi mà mình học lớp 12 mà mình muốn đi học đại học thì đầu tiên mình phải apply for a scholarship. Cái chương trình scholarship đó là một cái sự học bổng, cái tiền học bổng Navy cũng như là cho mình cái tiền mình đi học. Thì trong thời gian mà mình đi học 4 năm trời đó, thì mình có thể là mình apply những cái trường mà mình muốn chuyên khoa về, thí dụ như là mình muốn làm việc trên chiếc tàu, mình muốn làm việc kỹ sư, hay là mình có thể là làm phi công, mình có thể là làm việc trên những cái cũng như là về những cái electric, những cái nghề mà dính líu về thí dụ như electrical engineering cũng được. Vâng, thì ông ta chia sẻ nói rằng là khi mà mình đi vào cái chương trình đó thì mình được tiền học bổng, nhưng mà sau khi mà mình ra trường 4 năm trời xong rồi đó thì mình được có thể là mình là một vị sĩ quan mà mình có thể là làm việc gọi là active duty cho 5 năm cho Navy. Vâng, ông ta chia sẻ như vậy. And so tell me a little bit more about the educational opportunities, if you would, Second Class Petty Officer Laguerra.
Yes, ma'am. We have post 9/11 GI Bill.
Right.
We have tuition assistance and Navy college program for afloat college education. Post 9/11 GI Bill. This is an educational benefit that a service member could use once they get out of the Navy. I will pay for up to 100% of college tuition. it also pays for a housing allowance. This depends on the state the student lives in, or to go to school. They go to school too. It also pays for $1,000 for textbooks and supplies yearly. This is also transferable to family members, just like a spouse or children. The tuition assistance is also an educational benefit that a service member can use while they are in active duty. It pays for 100% tuition assistance. Tuition fee, and but the student has to pay for their own book. Same thing with the Navy College program. This benefit can be used while they are in active duty and being in the ship. So this is also okay, this benefit is this can be used while being in a ship, and
so what the Navy's done for you is basically provided an avenue for you to complete an educational goal.
Yes.
So you go into the recruiter's office and you say, not only do I want to serve, but my main goal is education. What can you do for me?
Yes.
So tuition assistance says, yeah, while you're serving, we're going to pay 100% of your tuition.
Yes.
You do X, Y, Z, we're going to give you a degree.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I have to deploy. What do I do now? Don't worry, we got you. You're going on a ship, you're going overseas. We have NC PACE, which she was mentioning.
Yes.
Where you can continue those classes at a cost-free, it's absolutely cost-free to the member.
Yes.
So what the Navy's provided there is the ability to continue your education, to get your college degree if you don't have one already, or if you want a certificate, then they have options for that too. It's cost-free to you. There's absolutely no stoppage. You can continue through it.
Yes.
And let's say you've decided that you've completed your college education, you want to hold on to that post-9/11 GI Bill, and you want to give that to your child or your spouse later. Once you've qualified for that GI Bill and you've met the requirements, then you can do that. And it eliminates a lot of the indecision. A lot of people, I know myself, when I came in, I didn't know how to complete my secondary education, and petty officers like Laguerra showed me and they taught me how I can do that while serving my country. And they gave me an option to give that benefit to my family or to use it for myself when I get out without any worries about what I'm going to do about housing, how am I going to take care of myself. I can get my education, I can take care of myself, and it alleviates a lot of that risk and that uncertainty.
Yes.
So it's like a nice warm blanket that the Navy just puts over you,
Yes.
and it's a sense of comfort that I don't think you can find very many places.
Yes, absolutely. And you're doing a great job, Second Petty Officer Laguerra. If I can also add to, with that too, as a medical recruiter, I understand that there's the opportunity. Many folks will say that, I'm now in nursing school, and however, I'm going to be finishing my nursing degree in the future. I may want to go to medical school or perhaps obtain my master's degree in an MBA, a master's in healthcare administration, or I may even want to, let's say, become a doctor in psychology. So in the medical field, there's also the opportunity with the scholarship with the HSCP. The scholarship is available there for folks that want to further the education, getting their master's, getting their doctorate degrees too. So I think the opportunity is limitless, not just stopping at bachelor's, but you can go on and in fact, the other day I was looking up and I saw that you can also apply for PhD programs too. So this is remarkable that many folks, I think the audience may not be aware of. So
That's a really great point. Even if you come in with what you feel is a great education, multiple degrees, the Navy is going to offer you an opportunity, in many cases, a cost-free opportunity to hit that next level.
Yes. The other part I wanted to also share with our audience too is the beauty about, I know for myself personally, I was shared by my recruiter back then a few years back was if I join here in the state of Texas, there's also the Hazelwood Act, which is especially here in the state of Texas, and I think that's very, very important because I remember when I placed the calls to many different recruiters recruiters around the states, and many of them have not heard of the Hazelwood Act, but here in the state of Texas, we do have that. So I think it's important for the folks that are living here in Houston or just in Texas in general to take advantage of these opportunities as well. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yes, completely.
Yes, and also as far as the other opportunities of college fund that you mentioned, is there anything else that you'd like to add to motivate our young audience? You know, and maybe it also could be an audience that in their 40s and said, you know what, I'm wondering if I can join the Navy in like maybe a nurse, because I know that with nursing, the age would be 47 or so, but if they want to further their degrees, is that something possible that they could do?
Yes, certainly. So we talked about the ROTC program,
Yes,
and
yes.
generally that's for younger students
Yes.
wanting to become an officer.
Yes.
But there's ways you can join the Navy and become an officer once you've enlisted.
Yes.
If you take advantage of all these programs and
Yes.
finish your degree,
Yes.
you then can put in an officer package and be selected and commissioned as well.
Yes.
So I think that's a great opportunity for young adults that are, maybe they don't have a degree already, and maybe they don't qualify for the ROTC scholarship, but they can
Yes.
come into the Navy, take advantage of all these opportunities, take advantage of all the free education, and then get commissioned as an officer later on.
Yes. Thank you. Kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi rất hân hạnh là hồi nãy đây thì các vị chia sẻ nói rằng là cái cách mà đi vào Navy thì mình có thể là mình có nhiều cái sự học bổng, có cái cách học bổng, đủ thứ học bổng hết để mà giúp cho một vị mà mình muốn đi học thêm, mình muốn học bác sĩ, mình có thể học kỹ sư, mình có thể học làm cô y tá, mình có thể học thêm 4 năm cái bằng bachelor's degree, mình có thể đi học như vậy, mình có thể học cái bằng PhD hay là master's degree, mình cũng có cái cơ hội như vậy. Thì nãy giờ chúng tôi chia sẻ thì khi mà mình ghi danh ở tại Texas á, thì nó rất là đặc biệt là ở Texas của mình có những cái luật lệ, mà những cái luật lệ này là chỉ là giúp cho các vị mà ghi danh ở tại Texas thôi, thì những cái chi tiết này nó rất là chí mỹ. Thành ra chúng tôi chia sẻ là nếu mà quý vị nào mà muốn biết thêm, các em mà muốn biết thêm, muốn đi vào Navy là muốn làm sĩ quan thì hay là hạ sĩ quan thì mời các em có thể là gọi cái số điện thoại của Navy. So MC1, I'm sure you know this number by heart. I'm sure all of you know this number by heart. If you would like to share the Navy's 1-800 numbers, and of course our website shares all the details of the information.
Well, the best place to go for information is going to be Navy.com.
Yes.
And if you live in Texas and you have any questions regarding how you can join the Navy here in Texas, please visit us on our Facebook site. So it's www.facebook.com/NRD-Houston. And that's really the best place for you to get information on the web.
Alrighty. And is there any other information that you would like to add that I have missed earlier, Chief Murray, or second petty class officer Laguerra, if you could please like to add anything else?
Anything else to add?
Okay, alrighty. And MC1, if there's anything.
Just what I said last time. I think if we've talked about education opportunities, no matter what age you are, no matter what education level you are.
Yes.
I think it's great to hear Petty Officer Laguerra talk about how she's accomplished and met her dreams. The Navy's afforded her an opportunity to buy a home, to get her education that she wanted.
Yes.
So if you have that dream or that goal, no matter what your age or motivations, take it to a recruiter, express it, and let them show you what the Navy can provide as an opportunity.
Yes. And we also, we are fun folks too, aren't we?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, and because, personally, as you all know, serving as the community liaison, I participated in many, in various activities that I have been so honored. Our skipper, our NRD, Master Chief Clark, and also the folks there have delegated for us to partake in. And if there for future opportunities to meet an officer or to understand more about the program, then the best part is to go to the Facebook page and then also to log into the Navy.com then?
Correct. Navy Recruiting District Houston, specifically if you're in Houston.
Yes.
We have recruiting stations all over Texas, so depending on in America, so no matter where they're living or they're living, Navy.mil is a great place for news. Navy.com is a place where you can find a recruiting station near you.
Yes.
But they can reach out specifically to us at Navy Recruiting District Houston by going to www.facebook.com/Navy Recruiting District Houston.
Great. Thank you so much. And
Thank
if
you.
you'd like to say goodbye to our audience.
Bye. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
Vâng, kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi rất là hân hạnh là ngày hôm nay cái cuộc phỏng vấn này rất là hữu hiệu, rất là vui. Dianna cũng rất là hân hạnh. Chắc quý vị thắc mắc là ủa sao hôm nay Dianna là bận áo dài? Vâng, tại vì ở trong Navy thì là khi mà Dianna lên trên đài truyền hình thì là Dianna phải bận áo civilian, nhưng mà những ngày thường thì Dianna bận áo uniform như các vị đây. Hồi nãy thì chia sẻ là nhớ các bạn nhớ ghi danh vào đó là gọi là navy.com and also NRD Houston, và NRD Houston là Navy Recruiting District Houston, cũng vừa có Facebook nữa. Vâng, thì nếu mà các bạn, các em, các vị mà muốn biết thêm những cái sinh hoạt, những cái cách mà hiện bây giờ Navy có một cái sự mà cũng như một cái gia đình ấm cúng Navy ghi danh vào phục vụ Hải quân Hoa Kỳ, thì thưa mời các anh chị em, mời quý vị gọi điện thoại vào và xem vào cái gọi là navy.com and also NRD Houston Facebook. Vâng, một lần nữa Dianna cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for joining with me. The show, it's been so fun. I've enjoyed it very much with my Navy family here, and in the future hopefully we can invite other shipmates to come back and elaborate a little bit more details of other opportunities, maybe in medical recruiting, or perhaps maybe in service warfare, maybe in for those folks that are interested in aviation, and hopefully just in other fields in engineering, or also of course we can share information about the diverse public affairs officers, sure, which many may not be aware of. But again, just the opportunity is endless. So we encourage all of you to please, as earlier MC1 had shared, log into navy.com and also NRD Houston Facebook. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful day.